Hello to all, thank you for clicking this video. My name is Sunny. This is Sunny Views, where I give my point of views at this point. Today I am going to do some card talk. I am recently married, yay for me. It's January 2022, I'm about 2 weeks in. And I thought I'd talk about a few things to know before getting married, or at least as far as the wedding part, things to know to do before the wedding part. Now, all in all, the wedding, it was beautiful. My wife looked gorgeous in her dress. Everything came out lovely. The venue was beautiful. The drapes, the tables, the layout. We did this dancing on the clouds thing where they had this fog machine on the floor and we did our first dance. It was what's the Disney word for it or something like that? I don't know. It was beautiful. It was magical. There we go. It was magical. And we enjoyed the day. And the night was over, and then you go and enjoy your life after you have the whole wedding part of it. Some things to take in consideration, which a lot of people have asked me, especially at work, how was it? Did you enjoy it? Yes, I did. But something to consider is that it's an expensive day, and we had the venue for 6 hours. So for the day and 6 hours, it cost, I'm not gonna go over exact dollars amount, but it was, all in all, it was over, which, as luckily for us, we're already in a house. We already have that part of it. But if you don't own a house already, or already established yourself as owning either a condo, some owned property, if you're renting, don't spend a lot of money on a wedding. That is not a priority. That money could have been put towards a down payment on a house that you would go to after you get married. I know a lot of couples who got married, beautiful wedding, and then they go back to driving the same regular car they might have had, which they could probably have upgraded that because they need it, or they go back to the same condo or townhouse that they're in, that they're renting, which is not a good financial decision. And as a couple, you want to be starting off in a good financial place. And a lot of times the wedding industry tends to milk everything with the word wedding. So a DJ, for example, if you hire a DJ for a party, it could be anywhere from a few hundred to whatever, $1,000. Now, depending on the DJ, depending on where your party is, what day it falls on, if it's a holiday party for a company, or if it's your own personal birthday party, you're having your 25th, 30th, 40th birthday, and you just have them there doing a party for 5 or 6 hours. It's far less. When you say you're having a wedding, and the DJ is going to essentially do a little bit more. He may host more, he or she may do a little bit more talking, maybe set up a mic or two. It's probably 5 to 10x, just because you put the word wedding in it. Cakes, same thing. You get a cake, you get a 3-tier cake, maybe a couple $100, maybe. As soon as you say a wedding cake, boom, 2-3x. As soon as the word wedding is involved, 2-3x. We're looking for small decor. As soon as you put the word wedding in it, 2-3x. For flowers, example. Flowers for wedding, 2-3x. Regular flowers, average regular price. So the market of wedding, my advice, don't search anything wedding and improvise and use your eyes to determine, I could use that. Instead of the wedding version, I could use the regular version and save a bunch of money. If you can hire people for certain services without using the word wedding, that would save a ton of money, because the industry just milks the word wedding, because when they hear the word marriage or wedding, they think, oh, the budget is non-negotiable. The budget is it's a much higher budget than people would normally spend. So do your research, find avenues to where you can exclude that word, and I think you would save a good amount of money. I don't know how much, depends on where you are, what your budget is, and what day it falls on. Venues, I learned that with venues, they charge just like hotels. Saturday night is going to be the most expensive, Friday the second most expensive, but if you do Sunday during the week, way cheaper. Maybe not Sunday, but like during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, far more cheaper than it would be on a weekend wedding. Now that works out if, you know, a lot of your guests don't have kids to take out of school, because if people have kids to take out of school, well then you already know how that part of the process goes. You're gonna have to take a kid out of school or find a sitter just to cover for that day or two. But if you're traveling from out of town, which half my family did, some of them had to take their kids, other of them had to find other arrangements and go from there.